Hey, I was just helping a new client optimize their LinkedIn profiles so we can start the outreach for them. And I thought I'd record a quick video sharing basically the tips and strategies I shared with them so you as well can optimize your LinkedIn profile and ultimately use it to convert the views from your profile into more connections, into more replies, into more discovery and demo calls, and ultimately to help you close deals with LinkedIn as well. And so what I'm about to share with you is the full walkthrough on how to optimize your profile for cold outreach and ultimately on how you can turn your profile into a landing page or a sales asset that both builds trust, builds authority, and adds credibility to you as a founder or a salesperson, specifically in B2B or B2B SaaS context where you're reaching out to people and potentially creating content to get more leads in the door, start relevant conversations with your target customers, and ultimately lead this to a call and to like doing business together. And so if you don't know me, my name is Daniel Grinshpun. I've been running LinkedIn outreach for over 3 years now, both for myself and my clients. And I learned a thing or two about LinkedIn outreach. And the strategies I'm about to share with you works without a massive following, without like massive crazy achievements, and without spending like hours on LinkedIn each week. In fact, I recently restarted my own LinkedIn outreach campaign and very low volume, like just something that runs in the background. And I checked this literally last Friday for 10 minutes because I had like a bunch of LinkedIn messages I needed to respond to. And yeah, I haven't checked this for weeks. It's like, it's not a good thing. I need to check this, but I was just more focused on my clients here. So as you can see, like sent almost 400 invites, and you can see 104 people accepted my connection, like my connection rate, connection requests, whatever it's called. And as you can see, I have over 4,000 LinkedIn followers. Practically all of them, they are like B2B SaaS founders or B2B SaaS marketers related basically to like the space I am targeting. And so this is the whole process I'm sharing with you is how I built my LinkedIn network in a very simple automated fashion that doesn't require me to spend like hours each day networking on LinkedIn, but something that can run in the background and actually like support not just like me growing my network and reaching out to people, but when the people I speak with, let's say I reach out to them via cold email, like they would literally look me up. And they would probably look you up if you reach out to them via cold email, or let's say if you're a founder of B2B, a B2B SaaS company, and like they would probably look you up on LinkedIn, and especially if you're actually reaching out to them on LinkedIn. And so you want to have your profile work for you as opposed to against you. Now, with that said, after this long intro, let me just quickly share with you the couple of strategies on how to optimize your LinkedIn profile. And again, feel free to pause this video or refer to it like save for later so you can optimize your profile. I recommend just following the steps and doing this now so you have it ready. Like spend, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes doing this, and yeah, you'll have an asset that works consistently for you. So the idea here is we want to turn a LinkedIn profile into a landing page or a marketing funnel that supports your cold email or LinkedIn outreach or content efforts. So you can build trust fast, so you can have more credibility in the eyes of your prospects, and so we can have more authority in their eyes and ultimately convert those profile views, which will inevitably come if people like see your message, they would look you up before responding to you. And so we want to convert those views into more connections, replies, demos, and conversations. So how do we do this? Is essentially by stopping treating LinkedIn as a like CV or just something personal and start treating this as a landing page. And Essentially, what you want to do is you want to optimize your profile for one specific ICP, ideal customer profile, that you are targeting. So if you're targeting B2B SaaS founders like I am, you want to optimize for them. If you're targeting e-commerce brands like e-commerce CMOs, you want to optimize for them. Optimize for one main profile that you are targeting. If you're targeting multiple, decide who are you gonna send outreach to and optimize for them primarily. And so, yeah, avoid job seeker language and random history. Keep it very specific to the person you want to target, that you are probably targeting if you're sending some kind of outreach. And so, let me just walk you through. I'm gonna share, like, I'm sharing my profile, but then I'm gonna share a couple of profiles of my clients so you can see the structure here. So first, you want to have like, and again, if we talk about foundations and mindset, you want one specific ICP, who you help, what problem you solve, what results you drive. Social proof, very simple and focused. Avoid random things. Profile photo and name, clear, professional, clear photo plus clean name. And so name, just use your full name without any emojis, titles, or extra text. Very simple full name, and also add this verification thing. It helps. Next is in terms of photo, what you want to do is, if you have a great professional photo, just use that. If you don't have, like, you have two options. Essentially, you can hire a photographer or take your best photo and use something like PFP Maker to optimize it. This is what I've done with my photo. Or basically create some kind of backgrounds. Or, for example, what you can do is use a tool like Headshot Pro to create a business headshots based on what you have here. A very simple example is my client Evaldas. This is what he did, just for simplicity purposes. As you can see, this is AI generated, but this is very high quality. So boom, you can pretty much do the same, just use Headshot Pro or just a similar service, like not necessarily Headshot Pro. This is just what I found works. Next is, you want to use your headline as a combination of your role as well as a value proposition. Essentially, the headline is something that follows you everywhere. So whenever you comment on LinkedIn, whenever people preview, your connections, your network, your profile will show up. And so you want to optimize it for your target customer so it stands out. So my example is founder at SaaS Growth Agency / helping B2B SaaS startups fill their pipeline with qualified demos so you can build a better product without worrying where your next customer will come from. And so for, like, essentially it's your role at company, and then you help ICP get specific desired result so they can achieve the dream outcome, or alternatively without doing the thing they don't want to do. Another example from Stacktone, which is like helping co-founder of Stacktone, helping D2C e-commerce brands increase their 5-star ratings and recover lost revenue from negative reviews. So again, just showing Evalda's profile. Like, very, very simple here. Now, additionally, what you want to do is, if you are, let's say, if you're not a founder, but you are a salesperson or a sales director, I would actually recommend at the beginning, try to avoid just mentioning sales at or sales director at, because when you send connection requests and people see sales, they are less likely to respond to you. And I had this with another client when we started. Basically, we ran the outreach from founder, and the founder was getting around 20% connection acceptance rate. Whereas when we started with their sales director, basically same target audience, but the connection acceptance rate was around 6%. And it's because people don't want to be sold to. So I would recommend to change this title from sales to, let's say, growth. Like growth, or let's say if you're a sales director, head of growth, or something like that, that doesn't scream sales. So that is a little tip that would help you. Now, additionally, again, you want to keep ICP specific, tangible. If you promise a very specific result and you want to claim this, not just in the messages, but in your headline, you can do this. Now, banner. You want to have an attractive banner image that basically communicates what you do. So very simple thing is like you either want to focus it on the value proposition, so what you do, leave it at that. You can optionally add 2-3 key bullets, like for example I have here. So for example, we build go-to-market system that fill your B2B SaaS pipeline. I added a couple of bullets, let's call them, and signs of trust, basically the partners and softwares we have here, as well as the logo for branding. Nothing very complicated. We literally used Canva to create this. Optionally, if you run, for example, a B2B SaaS company, or software is a big part of what you do, you can add screenshots of your product. This is what I recommend, basically. So again, going back to Valdez profile here, we have like headline, subheadline, and the screenshot, curiosity-driven screenshot of the platform. Now, another one is, let's say, Wilson's profile. Also, as you can see, photo is AI generated, following the same structure here. And then here we are like, we target multiple ICPs with like on LinkedIn, but right now we're targeting institutional research. So you can see AI first platform for institutional research, their logo and curiosity-driven screenshot of their software. Additionally, if you have some kind of a lead magnet like a white paper or a free course or something that is like visually attractive and that is like a step below them contacting you to get on a call, but something that they can get for free or download, you can potentially use that. Previously on my profile, I used like an ebook that I wrote. So you can essentially do the same. Simplest way is just create with your value proposition. Next, and again, here, avoid clutter, tiny text, generic stock images, all this stuff. Now, contact links. Add your website URL. Optionally, you can add a booking link, but honestly, I would just stick with the website URL. And then you would have this featured section. I recommend adding a link to your website. Now, mine is not the best example because I recently switched. So this is the featured image of your website. So if you're on WordPress or Webflow, you have a featured image there. So whenever you link your website here, basically, it takes that featured image here. So if I wanted to update this so it shows normally here, I would essentially just go update this on my, let's say, WordPress website, and then I would go into LinkedIn Post Inspector. So instead of waiting a couple of days, like 2 days or a week, for the image to propagate, to be indexed on LinkedIn or on the web, what you do is you add your website URL. So for example, here it says saasgrowthagency.com, and you can use this by any URL, and essentially it indexes it and it shows this like properly. Now here it looks good, and before on my LinkedIn it looks good. I just added a post as well in my featured section, which is like something I'm going to cover in a second. So yeah, just use LinkedIn Post Inspector. If you just updated your featured image, make sure to inspect it so it shows up, let's say, in the next minute or so on your LinkedIn. You can link it properly. Now, apart from your website, what I recommend you do is, if you have some kind of again, ebook, white paper, free course, video sales letter, YouTube video, anything like that, where this is a sales or marketing asset you want your customers to view, you want to link it as well. So first your website, then, for example, here I linked my YouTube video, SaaS Growth Playbook, and then later on I linked the post which I wrote a while ago, basically how to generate 1 to 10 new clients a month as an early stage B2B SaaS founder without raising external capital or sacrificing equity. So this is a post that performed, and it basically talks about the problems of my target customers, and it explains basically like how to do this. It's a valuable post, got quite a few, like as you can see, like almost 3.7K impressions. And yeah, so I decided like it's worth linking this post, like pinning this to my profile. So I added it to my featured section, and I recommend you do as well. So first of all, like create those posts, and once you do, you can supplement the feature section with your best performing post. And again, that post needs to speak to your target customers. So it needs to add value to them. Now, let's go further. About section. About section is your mini sales page. Not everyone would read this. Most people would skim it. But the few people in your target your target customers that would actually read this, you want to prepare it for them. And here is essentially what you want to do with this. It's a short first-person narrative. Basically, you speak to one person. That don't write from third person about yourself. Just write to your target customer, which is like a short first person narrative that explains who you help, what you solve, how you do it, and why you're credible, why they should trust you. So it's a mini copy block. Here's the structure that I found works really well, which is like a quick hook and intro, explain who you are, who you help, main outcome. I'm going to show an example in a sec. Problem statement, solution statement, proof, call to action, and then something human about you plus keywords section where you share additional interests not related to your company, as well as you put the core keywords to get LinkedIn to index you on their platform for the right categories. So just to give you an example here, so this is my featured section. So, hey, I'm Daniel, and I have B2B SaaS Founders build go-to-market system that flood their calendar with qualified demos and accelerate MRR growth. Creating a solid client acquisition system for a B2B SaaS product is not easy, especially for first-time founders. You have so many potential channels to generate more demos, trials, but you don't know which ones to focus first. You tried cold outreach, doesn't work. You tried running ads, doesn't work. You tried hiring an agency, same thing. And now you're wondering what's so different about this Daniel guy. I'll tell you what. Having worked with some amazing B2B SaaS startups, I realized no one channel could produce amazing results on its own. It's always a combination of positioning, messaging, choosing the right channels, the right sales process. That was inspired me to create my XYZ system. And since then, add more social proof. If you're interested to learn more, check out basically website. And I used LinkedIn doesn't allow to bold, but you can Google how to bold your text and add this here. Maybe I'll add this later on. If you have questions, just message me on LinkedIn or use ChatGPT to look this up. Other than that, glad to connect with you and discuss topics like marketing, sales, B2B SaaS, content creation, of course, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Why I put this is because I want to be indexed on these topics. And then here, this is optional. And then I link my top skills. Now, if I show you, let's say, my clients' profiles. Same thing here. Hey, I'm Valdas, and I help these e-commerce marketing managers get more positive reviews for their brand while saving time and cost. I already help 20 plus. We need to update this. It's already 60 plus companies generate 100K additional positive reviews and boost online sales by over 100K. As an e-commerce manager, it's very difficult. You probably tried XYZ. So that's why I created Stacktome. If you're interested to learn more, very similar structure, as you can see. It doesn't have to be the only structure I use. I'm just telling what worked for me and my clients. Same thing here. I'm Wilson, and I help institutional researchers gather valuable insights from their audience using our AI survey platform. Now, this also can be optimized. We rewrote it quick. As a research professional myself, I understand how challenging it can be. Problem statement. That's why I created Blog Survey. Call to action. I'm always open to connect, discuss, topic and here we put the keywords. So, long story short, this is the format that works. Now, you can also come up with other formats, and you probably can find other videos or guides explaining how to do this, but I'm just sharing you what worked for me and my clients. And I recommend just optimizing your profile. If it doesn't look like this, and you're not getting at least 20% connection acceptance rates, on your outreach and people are not responding to, just like follow this guide, optimize your profile, and then you can optimize it further later on. It's a dynamic process. You don't just optimize once, you optimize ongoing. But here would be a good baseline. Next, featured section we already discussed. Link your website, lead magnet, flagship video, best performing LinkedIn post, experience. Again, you want to use it as positioning, not CV. For your current company, just you have the ability to link your, here are the posts. By the way, if you haven't been posting, post something valuable. Here, LinkedIn allows you, even though I have, for example, a company profile, and I recommend you create as well, LinkedIn allows you to, on your personal profile, to have additional things that you don't output on company profile. And so here you want to essentially use this space to build more value and credibility. So for example, value prop, our track record, call to action. And below, like I also list the skills. And here I link the video testimonials from clients as well as skills. And I recommend you do the same. Basically, instead of leaving this blank, you want to leverage every single opportunity you have to display social proof, basically. So after this, let's see, skills, endorsements, recommendations. So you want to list your top 3 skills that match your positioning. Again, the companies you're targeting and what you help them with. You want to deprioritize or remove irrelevant skills, basically, and you want to get recommendations. So get relevant licenses, certifications, skills. Those things are less important, but still it's worth getting them so your profiles are optimized. And then ask people for recommendations. Ask your clients, ask your partners, and get recommendations, ideally from your target customers. So as you can see, like here, and list the best ones on top, basically, or most recent ones, if they're like similar quality. Honors and awards, languages, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, let me just see. So content and activity. So once you optimize your LinkedIn profile, you want to put, if you haven't been posting content for a while or at all, just create some high value content post. Basically, not necessarily selling, but something that is valuable, like information that would be valuable for your target customer. So post them, and now, by now, if you implement this steps, you should have like good optimized LinkedIn profile, at least better than what you had before. So you can start your outreach and start getting just better results. And even if you just run cold email campaigns, for example, and you're not running LinkedIn outreach, it will still help you because the leads would still look you up, especially before the call. Because LinkedIn is a professional network, and people would look you up if you're a founder or if you're in your senior sales role. And so make sure to invest in your LinkedIn profile, spend 10, 20 minutes just optimizing this whole thing. And even if you are not running LinkedIn outreach campaigns, it will help you in any case. But I still recommend just reusing the list that you, like at least reusing the list that you got from your cold email campaigns and using a software like HeyReach, Expandy, or Infox, anything like that to set up automated LinkedIn outreach systems, because you will just supplement your cold email efforts without adding much more work to yourself, and you grow your connection base and you generate more leads and also like start more conversations, and it will just help you fill the pipeline. So hopefully this was useful. If you have any questions at all, just drop them in the comments. I will get to it, answer. If you have any requests for future videos or guides, again, just drop them in the comments as well. And yeah, if you want any help with your cold outreach, basically for your B2B SaaS business, then just go to saasgrowthagency.com, schedule a free like intro call, and we'll talk, assess your situation. And at Minimal, I will like if I can help, I'll share exactly what we can do for you. If I can't, I'll at least point you in the right direction. Other than that, all this was insightful, and I wish you an amazing day. Cheers.